So, I have been staring at the same spot for the past 40 minutes, wondering if all the burden we carry in our youth is really worth all the trouble. Many of us are depressed, some even suicidal, stuck in between the echoes of who we really want to be and who they want us to be. At 20, they expect us to live our age, but at the same time cling onto the ladder that would lead us to a greater future. Think of Ikechukwu, whom at 25 was roaming the streets of Nnewi, matching and inhaling all the dust the streets could offer. And he expects his son to be a model and an example to the community at that very same age. Remember Ayo, who was disowned by his family? His sin was that he wanted to become a musician, which they termed as devilish and the way of lost souls. I remember Nafisa too. She is currently imprisoned in an abusive marriage just because speaking up or walking away would mean condemnation to her family, and a woman belongs in her husband's hut, regardless of whether he feeds her broken glasses every second of the day. We were all born cocooned in a shell of innocence, with the echoes of the world ages away, believing love is stronger than hate, but then like fear crushes hope, like birds always make it back to their nests, like a sea about to hit transgression, like a deadly plague about to embrace the land of the living. Our innocence is meant to be shattered by the evils of this world, sometimes early in life, while sometimes at a later stage. The older we get, the more we realize that all we believed growing up was just a facade, imposed on us by our guardians of old. Every time we try to speak up, they tell us we are too young and naive. That what an elderly person sees, a younger person wouldn't dare even see, even if he climbs the top of a tree. Well, maybe they're right. Maybe we are just young and naive. Maybe we really have no clue about the ways of the world. Maybe we don't know anything. Maybe when we are older, we would see from the eyes in which the elders see. Just maybe. But until then, you chew, you digest and breathe this. At any given point, you can release your greatest self. Do not let anyone hold you back. Don't let anyone dilute you. Don't be pressured into being less than you are. People willing to dilute themselves for the sake of this world and for the sake of others is one of the greatest tragedies of our time. Stop letting others define and set the pace for your life. Get out there and be your best. Make every freaking day count, and you'll see how exponentially more exciting, thrilling, successful, and happy your life will be. I mean, after all, confidence is knowing who you are and not changing it because someone else's version of reality is not your reality. The end. A poem written by Siddeeq writes, recited by Qalbsaleem Muhammad.